Sure. Welcome, everybody, to the TVW Purple Rain #2 Night 1 Kickoff Show. We are here with Malcolm, and we're here
Ah!
with Ame. What is up, Ame?
Yeah.
What
What is
is up,
going on?
Malcolm?
Yeah.
What's up, Haley? What up, Prince? What up, Campbell? What up, Gabe? What up, Ryan? What up, I Know Like You Jr.? Holy crap, a lot of people already.
Let's
We
welcome
popping up
these
in
this motherfuckers
We in
to
San
San
Antonio.
Antonio, Texas, baby. Woo!
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, to kick off Purple Rain 2 Night 1, we have a little bit of a surprise. Gentlemen and lady, what do you
And the
guys
one lady in the audience.
what do you guys think the surprise would be?
Clearly, it's going to be Mrs. Emerald walks out through the screen in real life and just hangs out with us in the commentary booth.
You're so right. Purple Rain straight from the Alamo. From the
no,
Alamo Dome. It's from the Alamo Dome. We're not in the Alamo.
We rented out the actual Alamo, chat. That's where our pay-per-view's at tonight. That Malcolm
I've been
we are
in the Alamo.
Listen, I almost got crushed trying to make that stage perfect, alright? There was rocks falling.
Exactly. He had to work as like the Alamo's like falling apart around him.
Bro, I was so close to dying. I would have been like, I was playing Mario like that. I was dodging and weaving.
Haley says she has no idea what the surprise could be. Oh well. All right, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, you cannot guess, Malcolm. You know what it is. You fucking. Oh my god. No, the actual historic Alamo. Shit breaks. Oh well. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your surprise for the Purple Rain 2 Night 1 kickoff show is.
Somebody start doing like a drum roll.
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh my god, it's a gay! You have no idea how long I kept that joke to myself just so I could pull it out.
It's a gay!
Back.
I literally did not say anything to anybody just so I could pull that.
I fucking hate you, Ame, for doing that.
Hey, look, we had to give him a TVW welcome, alright? Normally it's ambushing you in the backstage. I decided to be nice.
God. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But please welcome the Glazer of all Glazers, the #1 commentary host, #1 streamer person, Black Belt.
See, he's already back for
about
like
#1 Glazer, bro. Look at yourself.
Man,
Blazing the hell
hold
out
on.
of him.
I thought it was gonna be El Emeraldo. Ah, man.
Alright, now
look.
I'm
recorded footage and show El Emeraldo up there just like, yep, we're two separate people.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Aaron Emerald and El Emeraldo have never been in the same room. Just saying. I'm not saying they're the same person. I'm just saying.
At the same time, alright, it's at the same time. We've definitely been in the same room.
Holy shit, it's the man with the girl beside Aaron, Mr. Flatbelt. Damn right.
Had to do
So
the
chat, before we go ahead and start answering a bunch of questions, how are we feeling about Purple Rain 2? How are we feeling?
Biggest event of the year, baby, and I couldn't be more excited.
I'm extremely excited. I'm super hyped. Hey, who the fuck is that?
Honestly, this is the most hyped I have been all year.
Hi, guys.
Literally, in 8 days, I will be celebrating my 1 year with TVW, and I finally get to participate in the event that I missed out on by just a couple days last year.
Which is?
So if I scroll over to PLE show questions and I look at things,
Zapper
says,
"Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back,
welcome back." But to start off our questions, I'm gonna lead us over to Rust. What is the most excited match on nights 1 and 2?
most exciting match in our opinions for night one.
Yeah, I'm
and
assuming
night
it's
two.
like what do y'all think is the most exciting. I'm gonna go first. I
Right.
can't wait for the Diana, Mrs. Emerald, Allison Rose triple threat for that title. I cannot wait to see that.
That's gonna be a banger of a match.
It is going to be a guaranteed banger.
You know,
Okay, I'll go next.
okay.
I
Blackbeard,
want to
I know you've been
see.
keeping up with the product. All right, Malcolm, go ahead. My apologies.
I would like to see Emerald versus Valor. That's my match of the night.
That's for night
I don't
two,
even
buddy.
care.
for
That's-
night two.
Cough cough.
Yay.
That's for tomorrow. Cough cough.
I don't care. I don't care. It's my favorite match of all time. Seeing my two boys going at it. My dogs. I'm being dead for real.
Oh,
I don't
by
care.
the way, ladies and gentlemen, I accidentally messed up on the final tweet for night two, and I was going to adjust it, and then it deleted the entire night two thread. I am not redoing that shit. It took
That's
fucking forever to
insane.
come up with unique fucking paragraphs within the character limit for each match. I'm not doing it over again.
See, there's a similarity to that, but we don't talk about it. And you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
All right.
Okay.
Moving on to our next question. Do you guys think Vacant will retain the Prospect title?
What?
I don't know why he put Vacant. It's literally just does Vacant retain the Prospect title according to Campbell? So what we thinking? Is that title gonna defend itself?
Apparently.
Hey, Ame.
Yes.
Black Belt and I never said what matches we're most hyped for.
You should have said something then. All right, we'll speak up, Lamau.
Black Belt, go ahead.
Go ahead, return boy.
I am excited for the David Blake, Aiden Cassidy IC title match.
Funnily enough, so am I. I think that is my most anticipated match for night one.
Damn, Chad, both these motherfuckers have their female cause in the main event. They aren't even hyped for it. You hate to see it.
We're not trying to glaze our own cause.
So you glaze Ame.
Yeah, so you glaze me immediately.
It's W though. It's like a trade. I glazed Aaron.
I mean,
They glaze you.
I mean, technically, I feel like I'm glazing more Aiden Cassidy because that's my guy. But hey,
You were glazing David.
Campbell, you are not allowed to glaze me. Shut up. Go away.
Whoa.
Listen. You already glazed Ame's mother. We don't talk about this.
Yeah, yeah, that's why I literally no longer mention when she is in chat. Y'all were just supposed to say hi and move on.
I even spoke high and I never said nothing.
To be fair, I didn't say anything out of pocket. I only hyped up.
Yeah.
context.
Turns out a few days later you would get yourself booed up. Now look what happens.
All right.
All right,
Moving on to an actual question
EFC
that's not a
did-
joke. Yeah, he clarified in chat it was a bit based off the picture, but moving on to the next actual question. Do you guys think Blood Mafia will take home any gold tonight?
No.
No.
I think so.
That was unanimous. That was insane.
I think so.
We homies
what
for
match?
life, you know
What
what I
match?
mean?
The World Tag Team
Yeah,
Championships,
that's what
I
I say,
believe.
it's the tag team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Justin Price is also fighting for the U.S. title.
That
Indeed.
big 7-foot mother.
Prince, I will actually ban you. We're not starting this shit again.
Is your mom single? From what I've heard, she's about to be.
Whoa.
Aaron?
Dirt sheets.
A, personal shit. B, do not encourage this fucking chat, you goddamn dingle.
That's all the information I was gonna give. I wasn't gonna
Alright,
air out your
we're gonna
dirty
give Aaron
laundry.
the hippie treatment. We're gonna have to make Purple Rain 3 where I talk about how we left behind a certain the gem.
Oh my.
Bro,
certain
yeah.
no
gem.
way. Not leave behind the gem.
Listen,
OPB said Mama Danger.
Mama Danger.
Mama danger.
Mama Danger.
Breaking news.
I'm not
on
gonna
the internet,
shit,
the M's is
anyway.
blowing up.
This question, I'm just gonna straight up answer because I would be the only one to know. Was Momo, Momo nu Akumu, named after the meme? No, she wasn't. I'm gonna be real with you. My friend Ashton, who made that call, literally just looked up some shit in Japanese. He picked the name Momo, and then Akumu, which just means nightmare.
So she's nightmare fuel.
Yeah, it's like, I think her name translates to like Momo's nightmare.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fucking terrifying.
I'm
Moving
scared
on to
now. I'm supposed to
the
be scary with.
moving on to the next question. Will Rest and Tez reunite? I want to count this down on. I'm gonna do a 3 times countdown because I think we all already know the answer to this. 1, 2, 3.
Fuck them.
No.
No. Hell.
I pray that they do.
I pray
There's
they
the
don't.
one person holding out.
Listen, it's gonna be a rope or a Money in the Bank, and they just like hug it out.
Hug it out. Hug it out.
Hug it out.
Hug it
Hug
out.
it out.
Real.
Our next question, because Campbell asked like 7 of them in a row.
Yep.
How often? Or never mind, I'm not answering that. I'm so happy I read that.
I will ask the question. I will then.
Okay.
Campbell asks, "How often are the hosts pantsless during the stream?" I am about
Never.
half of the time.
I am
I'm not gonna
never-
lie.
I am never.
I'm wearing
pantsless.
jeans right now.
Hey,
I am
hey,
never pantsless.
I'll let you know right now. I'm wearing basketball shorts. They
But
I'm
for
wearing
never.
straight
PLEs, I am never pantsless. I just want to make that clear.
You're probably pantsless after. Who knows?
Campbell also asked, "Can we make Mr. Aaron Emerald saying 'Brother in Christ' a drinking game?" You can. However, you will probably be drunk by the 3rd match and legally dead by the end of stream.
Listen,
Stand up,
listen.
then, Emerald.
Ashton, shut up.
Oh shoot!
We're
Oh
pants
shoot! He's dead.
He
I
stood up,
wasn't.
Jack.
I wasn't standing. I was like trying to like get up in my chair, but not break it, but
Bro
also
gonna fall on
not
his
fall.
PC and break it.
Bro.
Bro gonna be speed.
Our first question from not Campbell. Prince asks, "Who will leave town, Gangster or Joe, and why Joe?"
I'm hoping for a double count out.
Likewise.
Also
Both
agree.
names.
Double count out. They both lose the match. Therefore, they both gone.
Listen, they shake hands and they walk off to the sunset, and we never see them again.
Chat.
Exactly.
Let's be
Absolute
so
cinema.
fucking for real.
Absolute
Let's
cinema.
be so fucking for real. It will 100% be Joe, because Gangster's
Yeah.
been on an absolute fucking tear, and like the past like 3 or 4 matches that the Gangster has had, he's been hitting the vertebraker on the outside.
Literally,
yeah.
the
Oh,
only
so
match
Joe
that
is
he
good.
has lost in recent memory was the Fatal 4-Way for the Prospect title.
But he was
Yeah.
eliminated first. Lasted
but
or
he also-
outlasted him.
We also
for real?
he also got to a point where he was actually doing the Fatal 4-Way for it, which we haven't had in like a good month or two.
Fair point. Fair point. Fair point.
Thanks,
Top
just
5
literally just trying to
wrestlers
kill
of
people.
the
Exactly.
peak era from Zapper.
Of the
Peak
peak
era,
era.
ooh.
So from October on.
I'm gonna
God.
put-
Well, we were
at
just
my-
blazing the Gangster. I'll say Gangster is one of them.
I'd say Gangster's one. I'd say Gabe's one.
You know,
I'd say Gangster,
Gabe.
Gabe.
hey,
This is a bit of a glaze on me, but David. What's her name?
I was with
My brain's
Tyler
hurting.
Storm.
Diana. And
Hold up. You think Diana has been a top women's
Yeah, yeah.
competitor?
heck yeah.
would
Actually,
you prefer me to be like, remember when Allison Rose won every fucking title under the sun?
She's won 2 matches.
And
Just making it
Yeah, she
known.
won 2 matches. So did
listen,
Diana.
listen,
Welcome back, gang.
I mean, Kimmy has one more. We don't talk about her.
Trying to
Honestly,
trying to think who else.
who
Is,
would I put as my number 1?
I'm not putting them in order necessarily. I'm just trying to give 5.
Tyler
No,
Storm.
the only one I'm putting in order would be my number 1.
John
Yeah, fuck it. I gotta give it to Gabe. Gabe's my number 1.
Gabe,
Yeah.
Tyler Storm, David Blake.
Real quick, I just want to make a little
Gangster.
note that Campbell said here. Hey, anyone know who the only 3-time TVW champion is? You're not the only one
No.
anymore, baby. 3-time right here.
Ah!
3-time
See?
right here.
See, I got dementia. Who are you? Not you, Black Belt. Fuck my Campbell.
I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Alright,
Hold up.
coming in from Rust once again. Best nicknames in TVW history.
I've always loved I'm not trying to glaze him. I've always loved the Kick Out King, Aaron Emerald. I don't know why,
I appreciate it.
but it's like
The only one I love. Hold on.
even though it's not, I'm having a fucking stroke. Never mind, Malcolm, you speak.
I was gonna say I'm gonna have to put my hands together for this one because I love the nickname PB.
The OPB.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like the OPB, I was there when that shit started. That shit was amazing.
Real.
Absolute cinema.
It was absolute
Raindrop the
cinema.
Mic says J Danger, Storm, and Gabe are top 3 from what I've personally seen. Danger's been on and off.
Suplex King better.
No.
My brother in Christ.
No, y'all are
that
sleeping
was
on
from
the best
ATW
nickname
after Neep
TVW
gave-
has ever seen. Aaron the Gem Emerald.
I'll tell you that on camera. Kill yourself. You're never calling me the Gem. But along
I just
with that,
did.
with Raindrop the Mic saying Suplex King's better. The Kickout King nickname was given to me. I didn't give that to myself. You gave yourself the Suplex King name. And that was after Neep gave me the name, the Kickout King, after whooping ass for like 5 fucking months. And then you showed up and you tried taking my shit. Huh?
Does bro think he's Brock Lesnar or something? Why you calling yourself the Suplex King? Like, dude, no. You're not Brock Lesnar. Or Kurt Angle, matter of fact. You want to go Shiny Ball too?
Shiny Ball is insane.
Say Mr.
Zapper
Cleanup
says
in this mode.
feuds you'd like to see.
Honestly, I would love to see Momo versus Allison Rose because they have both been on fucking tears on the women's division.
I think that'd be kind of cool to see. I'd love to see a feud. It doesn't even have to be for a title. That might just be a feud.
Shane Raiden said, "Holy shit! Just finished a 4-hour stream. I never want to talk again." That was us after Civil War. That shit made us want to die.
That was
We
so
were all
bad.
tired.
A feud I would love to see. I'd love to see like I don't even know how I want to describe it.
I was gonna raid you, but I didn't have that many viewers. No, it's all right.
All right. God, I can't think of anything. I mean, I know a feud I want to be in, like personally, like for J Danger, but I don't really want to, glaze my own caw.
Yeah, you do.
I really don't. Like, I'm really trying to think of one that's not me.
HBP versus the buffet table.
Oh
Crazy.
God.
Not Hillbilly Pat.
Hasn't bro been like gone for like months?
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't bro like actually passed away?
And he's probably not back.
It's entirely possible that bro died.
Yeah, because the
Like
way
bro
he
was a
looked.
little too big.
Like, look at the way
Range up
the
the mic. I ain't
tight
reading
thing.
what you said. It's not funny.
Matter of fact, that can get you timed out for all we care.
So true. Next question coming in. What do you think will be the match of the night for both nights 1 and 2 coming in?
I already said it.
The main events,
Probably.
Real.
or main event of night 1, and then any of the last 3 matches of night 2.
Honestly, I think Jay Storm and Alex Young is going to be a good match.
True.
For night 1, my picks are gonna be. Yeah, my pick's gonna. This is a bit of a glaze. David Blake and Aiden Cassidy. I have a feeling they're gonna tear shit down.
That I hope that match is good. That match has the
If
potential.
If it
to be
isn't,
sick.
I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. If it turns into a squash, I just cry at the commentary table.
Just 1, 2, 3. Aw, man!
Bro gets like one German suplex, instantly pinned.
No, if you
Alright.
do 1 German, you
Just a quick roll up.
ESC
Yeah.
says, in the future, who would you like to see team up who hasn't and why?
Ooh.
I was thinking about it literally yesterday, but I lost it.
Just
Who
like he
hasn't teamed
lost
up
his
before?
mind.
I would love to see. I'd love to see females team up in some way, shape, or form.
Black Belt shares a
my-
brain with me because I was about to say I'd love to see some female tag team.
Listen, the Hino Kimi and Allison Rose team up.
Look,
It's over.
all I'm gonna say is that was an idea we had because I remember it was leading into what was it, Thunder Down Under. You and I teamed up to take on Rebecca and someone else. We cooked.
It was just
That
Rebecca.
was such a good match.
Yeah, too bad I
ODB
lost
says
first.
I'm gonna make sure Blake is squashed like Daniel Bryan against Sheamus.
Damn.
Damn, that badly is insane.
Bro kick. Nah, cause he needs a female to give him a kiss of death. You know what I mean? Hey.
I'm working on a female tag team right now.
No, get your woman in a tag team with a woman. Don't make two more fucking cause. Oh my god.
So our
I
next
beg
question.
you.
I'm gonna make fun of Joe for being late because he brought it up in his question. How do y'all feel about Gangster being the biggest coward of all time for the longest time who wouldn't even face me? Hey gang, how many times did you bring that shit up in promos chat? We already know. Moving on.
Real. I
Yo,
personally-
late party.
Question from
Let's see
Ame
old party,
from
son.
Prince. Question from for Ame from Prince says, "So you're telling me there's a chance
No, no,
about your mom?"
no, no, no.
Mama Blake.
I'm unironically doing like the
No,
David Blake
no,
no in real life.
No,
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 no.
no.
All right. I'm gonna continue. Question for Aaron: Who wears the pants in the relationship? I do. Question for Malcolm: Sup Oos. Question for Black
Sup,
Belt:
Oos?
Who's your least favorite peak and why?
Oh fucking Christ.
Damn.
You can name former peaks.
You can name four. Oh my god. Please say it.
Oh well, that. Oh,
You
in
know
that
you want to
case,
say
then
it.
Chad, I know exactly who I'm picking. Aaron Emerald. Next question.
Damn.
The follow up was and why.
Oh, and why? Just because.
Damn.
I mean, technically that is a reason. Yeah.
No, in all seriousness,
But I knew it.
if I'm picking former
I
peaks,
knew
we
it.
all know who it is because he
Yeah.
emotionally
You would all say on the count
traumatized
of
me
three.
for months, and then he asked me for money. I mean, granted, Aaron does too, but
Yeah, that's why the next on the Vippy list is going to be Aaron.
I don't beg you like he did and
but-
swear.
no, you guilt
moving
tripped
on-
me. You guilt tripped me
Moving
more
on to
than
the
I don't
anything.
guilt
question,
trip
I
you.
do want to ask the rest of the peaks because I'm the only one who'd probably have an actual opinion on this. Do you think Momo could go all the way and actually beat Haley, the veteran in this lineup?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Damn, that was crazy. There was no argument. Just immediately like, yeah, Haley's fucking
yeah.
I mean,
boss.
it's entirely possible that she could.
I'm be honest. I could see Momo becoming becoming women's champion by the end of the year.
Oh, I could certainly see that.
Also,
They
let's hope you're not
I could see
champion
it
by
brutal
then.
display in their
summer
debut,
if Miss
and
Emerald's
on
taken
our-
out. If Miss Emerald is taken out, I could see her becoming champion by the summertime.
Oh
By
yeah.
the summertime, yeah.
Explosive ass debut, and on her second week in her first match against Haley, not only just beat Haley, put Haley through a fucking chair, or not a chair. Excuse me, I can't speak. Table.
There you go.
So Zapper wants us to answer his questions again because he wasn't here. Top 5 TVW
Womp womp, watch
wrestlers
the VOD.
of the peak era.
Sorry.
I think we collectively as a group mentioned Tyler Storm, Gabe, David Blake.
We never said the female one.
I did. I said Diana.
Oh yeah, Diana.
did.
Diana.
I like Diana.
All right.
Joe asks, on a scale of 1 to 10, how annoying am I all to you?
Oh.
Honestly,
Oh.
Be brutally honest.
I get to
Joe
answer
says.
first because I am like the only unbiased party in this scenario. You're
God
like a
dang it.
7.
All right, hold on.
Mm,
Just gotta
no,
stretch real quick.
no,
Ah.
no. Let me go ahead before you rant. And he said out of 10, right?
Yep.
Yep.
He passed that 10. Oh, 15! Alright, you can go.
Okay. Here's the deal. Believe it or not, Joe, I don't hate you. I really don't. What I hate is the fact that you are such a person to as soon as you realize who you are, you instantly think you deserve something. Literally, you got here literally the first time you got here, you go, I want the prospect title. Even though you lost your first 2 matches. You instantly stated that you deserve a prospect title match. Which doesn't make any goddamn sense. You just need to work on not always going after a prize. This feud that you're doing with Gangster right now is fine. Keep doing these for now. And if you start winning these feuds, then go after a title. But there is no reason for you to lose your first 2 matches and say, Chat, I deserve to be prospect champion. I deserve
Aaron
it.
looks stressed coming out
That
from
sounds like a
Momo.
Haley type sentence. Like, no disrespect on Haley, but that sounds like a Haley sentence. I'm being so for real. That's a Haley sentence right there.
Well, Haley, it's not that he was targeting you. He wanted the prospect title that you held. And now that you're not holding it, he's like, oh, well, I could beat you anyway.
Real.
I'm trying
I'll
to
admit
fucking
it.
light this candle, but one of the 2 wicks keeps going out.
So to answer Ashton's thing, yeah, that's why Aaron looks fucking stressed as fuck.
Like I'll be real. Like the last time anyone has ever seen me with a title, it's been like what? Since like 4 Purple Rain, since like
Alright,
Constitutional
chat,
Clash.
I'm just saying. We got another 30 minutes. Where the fuck them questions at? Come on. We gave you like
Real.
a couple hours to fill this fucking chat up. Where are my
Because-
questions at?
Because that's Joe's character. Y'all can always say no, and y'all want to say no. If you remember correctly, after you cut that promo, I said out of character, dude, there's no reason for you to get a prospect title match. You lost your first 2 matches. And then you go, well, the prospect, well, the prospect title isn't that good of a
I'd like to
title
call
anyway.
a timeout. Teacher, my hand is raised.
Yes, Ame, go ahead.
Yes.
I'm gonna speak as someone who loves to like do shit in character and present a character when writing promos. Don't have that type of characterization going into your promos. It's not going to get you anywhere in any EFED, especially TVW. You can have your character really want something and think they deserve it. There is a way to go about it that isn't just,
Malcolm deserves
I
a
deserve
title.
this, and you're a little bitch if you don't give it to me. Build up your character. Make a storyline of how your guy really wants a title. He wants to be on that little main event card,
Like
and he just can't get it. That is exactly what
make
I've done with
promos-
David,
Make
where he
promos
keeps
on
losing.
how you would do anything to achieve that.
Exactly.
That's honestly one of the biggest things I always say when people ask us the best way to write a promo. Know who your character is and go off of that.
Exactly.
And that kind of
And don't
ties
be-
in to a
Even if it's
later
not like
question.
for a rivalry, don't be afraid to write a storyline for your character.
Yeah.
Question from
I'm still on the
Momo.
grind.
Do you think y'all ever have IRL wrestling streams? Like for pay-per-views?
Once we get the Peaks house, chat. Once we get the Peaks house.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think they're talking about like us actually wrestling.
No, cause see, I would
Does
terribly mess
Momo
up my
know
JDM.
that I do?
Yeah.
I
Ed?
don't think I ever got
Hey,
around to telling them. I'll be
Hold
real.
on. You see the guy in the bottom, Aaron? Will you please wave your hands? Or one of them, just wave your hand. This man
What?
right here, I'm just saying. I'm saying that man wrestled, and he been through a lot. So
I've seen this shit on the Discord. What do you mean you've seen this shit on the Discord?
I just want to
What?
see Ame wrestle.
Oh my
fuck off, Ashton.
god.
That's what he was really getting at. He wants to see y'all fucking like German
wrestle
suplex my
Ame.
ass.
Nah, I'm a cave in you. Just go like, come here.
No,
I'm
honestly, whenever I get around to actually like getting myself in shape and shit, I am immediately hitting Aaron with the fucking sweet chin music.
My
You
You
goal,
can get
my
your
goal,
leg up, or
my goal is that I want
Ew.
to get in shape so I can learn to do the dangerous knee in real life and hit Aaron with it.
Listen. I'm
you
gonna
had
get my head
30
hard.
minutes training match with Bear Brown. I can take Aaron for real. Trust my brother in
can't.
Christ. Oh,
He'll stomp you.
Take a drink, Campbell.
My brother in Christ.
Yeah, I would just big show you. I'm like 2 feet taller than you, and I got the weight advantage.
Nah, you should do it at a table match, just so you can put your foot through a table and that be the end of the match.
All right. We got a question from the OPB. Unbiased, who is the best on the mic in TVW? So who cuts the best promos?
Honestly, mine's a
God
tie
damn.
with Slap and Gabe.
Real.
Yeah.
Those are the only two answers. Those are the only two valid answers. All y'all need is step y'all game up. I'll even say it for myself.
Damn.
I need to step my game up.
Yeah, I honestly, when Slap cares enough, he can cut a damn good promo.
Yeah, when Prince cares,
Yeah.
he could have
Oh
wrote
yeah,
the
when
damn.
Prince cares, oh my god.
Oh yeah, when you got Prince heated, you better get ready to get in the corner because you're cooked.
Black Belt, you valid though for what? I'm just curious.
Your promos.
Oh. My promos are only good when I have the right person to cut them at. And like I know, and just him. I like this guy.
Listen,
There we go, chat. I now have my laptop showing the actual stream, and then I have my monitor also showing the stream, so I have streamception.
Prince asks, if I remember correctly, Joe was banished. Also,
Yeah.
I genuinely am wondering this. What made y'all bring him back? Him
didn't.
pleading in my DMs, the fact that he's now older and no longer 14.
How old is
So,
bro?
huh?
How old is bro?
He's no longer 14.
Okay, that's all the information I need to know.
900 plus Fortnite skins.
What the?
It's not a problem.
Yes, it is.
Trust
is.
that.
It is.
He's spent like
not a-
$3,000 at least
It's not an
on that
addiction.
fucking Fortnite profile.
It's not an addiction.
$3,000.
It's probably way
You
more than 3.
It is definitely an
Campbell,
addiction.
that is-
It's
that is
definitely an
not-
addiction.
That is not a question. You just go, what about Campbell promos? I'm deleting your shit.
Who asked that question?
He just goes, what about Campbell promos? Fuck
Prince
off.
says, I want to add to this with the IRL wrestling streams. If you were to make an IRL TVW company, what city would you like to have your first show at and why?
Gee, I wonder.
I would probably have it in the DFW Metroplex.
It's me and Aaron's hometown.
If we could truly go anywhere and we were like, if we had the money, like I'm thinking like if we had WWE money here and we had our very own wrestling company, I'd say go big or go home. We go into Madison Square Garden for real.
No.
Japan.
No.
Japan? Tornado Valley Wrestling. And we open our doors to our very first show. And you want to go to Japan and fucking Madison Square Garden? My brother in
Yeah, first
Christ.
show ever. We're going to the
Tornado
Tokyo
Valley.
Dome, motherfuckers.
Black Belt a visionary. I am a visionary. I am
How is
a
this
revolutionary.
just so I can hear,
I
Eric
am
Eric go,
Seth
my brother Christ.
freaking
So,
Rollins.
Campbell, there's your next drink. You're welcome. I got you drunk for another one.
Least interesting
American
match,
Airlines Center Trust.
Least interesting match on Purple Rain.
Joe versus Gangster, next question.
No, Rachel Blake versus Raven.
Oh, true. You're so right.
Rachel
Rachel Blake
versus
versus
Raven, next
Raven
question.
Sylvester, yeah.
Man, that's my homie.
I know it's your homie, but it's for nothing. It's just
Wait, what are we
literally-
drinking? What are we drinking,
Real.
guys? Oh yeah, the drinking game is every single time that Aaron says "my brother in Christ" because he says it a lot. You take a sip.
And he says it twice already. So get you
He's already said it twice in like a 40
Legs
minutes
in.
of this pre-show.
Just legs it.
So if I beg you for a title, and I'll say I'll do anything, and I mean anything, I'd get a shot.
Who said that?
ESC.
Okay, I'd like to point out
Campbell.
we meant as in if you show your character's desperation as part of a storyline, not literally beg us for a title shot.
Bro, we don't
Yeah.
need you on your hand and knees.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna finish the rest of this sentence.
I don't need
Nope.
I don't need no punk from
Alright,
Chicago.
I'm gonna put this out here
begging
as
my DMs
the
with that.
acting GM of Dominion. If you come to my DMs begging me for a title shot, I am instantly not giving you a title shot. We are not going to do this I deserve some type shit. You're going to get it when I think you need it.
If we do a show in Long Island, can I end Gangster's career? We did a show in Long
First
Island,
date.
or we did a show in Madison Square Garden. We're not ever going to Long Island, so No?
Question
So-
for Aaron, would you
No,
ever
we go to
rejoin
New York
the,
and we have a match in the alleyway where Captain America got beat up.
question for Aaron, would you ever rejoin CWF EPW, which is Ephesians Pro Wrestling, formerly known as Christian Wrestling Federation, the promotion that Joe Dream currently wrestles at? If I get my stomach situation under control and I get my own mode of transportation, I would be willing to drive out there to train again. I would much rather drive an hour away to go train there than to train somewhere sub 10 minutes away from my current place of residence,
Real.
because I called out a Nazi for being a Nazi and I somehow got in trouble. So
It be like that sometimes.
It do
and
be
it's
like
and
that.
it's not even like I'm being erroneous or exaggerating anything. There was a luchador that had a red mask, white circle, and a black swastika on the side of his fucking face. His gimmick was literally that he was a fucking Nazi. Drop the promotion. What, like MPX? That the home promotion didn't defend me, so I'm not going back. But the promotion was East Texas Pro Wrestling.
See, I told Aaron this. The day you return to wrestling, the day you deserve a big prop. I mean, a big pop. I don't give a if it's for just the return or just the day.
I will pop for that motherfucker. I will immediately
We
get on
all
my
will.
feet. I will
I-
stand
by
up
the way,
and
I will
start lighting up fireworks.
I will for sure be bringing the fucking spirit bomb into my actual moveset, by the way.
I would
Please
love,
do.
honestly,
They
Aaron,
call it Bjorn Bomb.
if you ever come back and I'm living in Texas at that point, I just want to come with you, bro. Let me just be in your
I go-
corner.
So,
We're gonna be in your
because I
corner.
don't think
like,
any
hey,
more questions have been posted, and I have one to ask. I
got-
want to ask
No,
about.
I got more.
No,
I got more.
Hold on,
Shut
hold
up.
on, hold on, hold on,
I
hold on.
started
Black belt.
talking first. Fuck you.
damn.
Black belt.
Y'all some bitches.
Black belt.
Yeah.
What I do?
If for whatever if for whatever reason you do actually want to be in my corner, unfortunately for you, you actually have to learn how to take bumps before you're let anywhere near ringside for a show.
I'll do it.
I'd run bumps. That's fine.
Yeah, as long as I don't break my
Alright,
elbow.
as
So
I was gonna
front bump,
ask-
back bump,
Nope.
the choke
myself.
bump, and the flip
God,
bump.
they're silencing the woman. This is misogynist.
Hey,
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, exactly, Aaron. Now, please let me ask my one
All right, go
question.
ahead.
How do we as the Peaks feel about the future of TVW? I cannot speak today. The
W.
future of TVW post Purple Rain.
Well, with all the
I'm
stuff
hyped.
we have planned that we're not going to talk about.
We have plans, and I'll personally say this. I'm not spoiling anything, but I have worked my butt off for something y'all are gonna love.
Real.
I can't.
This is
And
true.
Fucking
I can
candle
speak
lit,
for that.
chat. I'm gonna lose my mind. I can't hit my vape because it's fucking dead. Like juices are gone, and this is the
Juices
only
are
thing
gone.
that's gonna calm me down is a nice smelling fucking candle, and I can't get it to light.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
losing it.
On that note,
Yeah, Shin,
we do have a-
give Aaron the vape that fucking exploded in chat earlier.
all right, chat. We got a few more questions here. ESC, if I want a fourth title, can I get a spinner? No.
Heck no,
Yeah,
we don't do
okay.
those here.
We literally can't do a spinner design that's not in the game. Next question.
This is
Yeah.
this is a question for Aaron. Who in commentary right now do you think would be a good wrestler IRL?
Me. Next question.
Okay, nah, you're gonna give a real answer. We're gonna not count yourself in this
Okay.
situation.
Okay. Slap.
He's not on
For real.
commentary, but okay.
He's not commentary.
He's
He's
been joining
commentated
commentary.
sometimes.
Fair
He
point.
has.
Fair point.
He's not a
And-
permanent commentator.
I did hear he did wrestle before.
What other E-Feds would you consider doing a Worlds Collide type PLE?
If it was still around. ROG.
Well, we were going to do one with ROG. That's the beauty of it.
We were going to, and then ROG fucking died. ROG could never chat.
Yeah, like literally like 2 weeks before the fucking pay-per-view, which we had already planned with JoJo. JoJo deleted the server and was like, I did it on accident. It was not an accident.
Like,
He was just
oh
done.
my god, man, I was doing good over there.
Who in TVW do you think would be a good manager IRL?
The
Black belt.
OPB.
Next question.
I was gonna say either black belt or OPB. Yeah.
Who in TVW do you think would be charismatic
What's
enough
the
to?
name of it? Tell me, goddammit, says Rust from
What?
what we
He said
did
what?
last night. No.
You said what?
Who in TVW do you think would be charismatic enough to be over in wrestling? Doesn't have to be a wrestler.
Valor.
Honestly,
Next question.
yeah. If Valor did the OPB gimmick and people knew what it meant, oh my god, it'd be heat.
It'd be heat.
All right, chat. We got like 10 more minutes. Anyone got any last-minute questions? Also,
could
what
be
happened to
personal.
Gabe's
Comment.
server? I can't find it
Question,
anymore.
comment,
He
concern.
deleted it. He basically
Answer
said.
your door, bro. Fuck.
He basically said,
Son of a bitch,
Chad,
give me a
check out TVW. It's where I wrestle primarily, and then dipped.
Yeah, because he said, bye, boys. I can't do this no more. Chat, if you
Also
had-
known as David Blake's a fucking disease, and every federation he's joined except for TVW has just fucking exploded.
Zappa,
Nah, we're going to be the next one.
Zappa, we already answered that question, and you weren't even in our top 2.
Exactly.
See,
Forehead.
my top one was actually Sean Lasseter.
His question
I-
was, who's
You
the
know
best
what?
at
You're
cutting
right.
promo besides me? We said what? Gabe and Slap were like our best 2.
Yeah.
Gabe and Slap.
Gabe
And
Slap,
Prince,
yeah.
if he actually cares.
Has
No,
anyone-
you know what? I'm gonna put Gabe above Slap because Gabe literally wastes no fucking time writing his goddamn promo.
Gabe,
You will
Gabe
reply to
puts-
him,
on
and
lock.
5 seconds later, he's got 7 paragraphs ready to go.
Real.
He writes faster than a Harry Potter author. God damn.
I'm back.
Has anyone seen my
Hello.
actual pro wrestling matches? If so, what do y'all think? I have not, Joe.
Not.
I
have
literally
not-
today is when I learned you actually wrestle. I'm gonna be real.
What's ESC's best quality? You're very determined.
That.
Yeah,
You
we'll
said,
put it
what
that
is his
way.
worst? I would have said you, sir. I
What did I
consider
miss?
myself also.
We're just
Uh,
going
E-
over some of the last minute questions.
Yeah, and ESC asked what is the best quality. I think Aaron should answer this one.
We know Haley ain't cutting her promo, so who's her mystery writer?
You got darn
Is the
right.
mystery writer probably Malcolm?
Probably Chat
It
GPT.
sure as hell ain't Malcolm. Malcolm would not do it.
You think it's me?
The candle went out. Both wicks are out now.
Damn.
Aww.
Yeah, Aaron's about to enter like a stage 7 depression.
I would say, why do you think it's me?
All right, I need to get my second candle, my backup candle.
All right.
Oh, he came prepared.
All right, chat. Got a
Backup
few more
candle,
questions.
chat.
Second candle.
Heck.
Joe asks, "What's my best quality?" I'm interested in this one. Do you have a good quality?
Damn.
I think your best quality is, despite people consistently shitting on you, you still don't give up.
That's a Haley type quality.
Not saying that's a great
Resilience,
thing.
man.
It's not a
Resilient.
horrible thing.
Or
Resilient,
stubbornness.
Stubbornness. Your stubbornness is your best quality.
Who would you call TVW Superstar of the Year in 23 and then in 24?
Well, if a certain someone didn't cheat his way throughout the entirety of 23, I would have said the other person, regardless of how our relationship ended. But
Honestly,
For 23, I actually would have said, actually Russ, like dead for real. 23, that Russ was.
I wasn't here for the 23. I'm just going to go ahead and say my 24. And you know, I got to do my King of Kings, the Conqueror's Conquerors, the top of the Mount Rushmore of TVW. He is the best wrestler in the world, John Lasseter.
I knew that's where that was going.
Aaron put his head down because as soon as I started hyping him up, he instantly knew where I was going with it.
For 23, I'm honestly gonna agree with Malcolm. I'm gonna say Russ, even though fuck that bitch. For 24, I'm gonna say probably Aiden Cassidy. He's been the most consistent. Really.
yeah,
Honestly, put
24, I'd say
Aiden
either
Cassidy.
Aiden Cassidy
as-
or Jay Storm.
I was gonna say, oh my god, how did we know Jay Storm and Aiden Cassidy? Literally two people that should be in the top 5 of the Peaks era. Why did we not think of them?
I feel so
Because
bad for
we
Jay, and I
are
talk
all
about it
stupid.
daily. We are.
Um,
But listen, if we
Zach-
talk
Oh
about
my God.
23,
Hey Ame, you see the newest question? I'm not gonna say nothing,
I haven't, and I'm already terrified by your reaction. I'm gonna click over. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna look
ban
at
who
it.
said it probably.
now let me look at it before you even think about banning, bro.
but damn
Wait.
it, ESC sent another one.
What? Oh, is it Kenny Kidd?
Yeah.
Who y'all think gonna be the breakout star after Purple Rain 2? Oh, that's a good ass question, actually. It's sure as shit not you, but
oh,
Damn.
I just realized what y'all were saying. If we're asking personal, how would you rate me as a friend? Honestly, Zap, you're not bad. I feel like I could hang out with you.
Russ, I fuck
That
with
was-
you. I fuck with you. I don't really dislike you, really. I'm gonna be real.
I'm gonna be real. Zapper is like one of those G's. I can't lie. I don't care
Nah,
what's safe or
I
not.
hate Zapper. I hit him with every fiber of my being. No, I'm playing. I'm playing.
You just get
Could
bro's
y'all
hopes
be the
up.
What can I
breakout star
focus
after
on?
Purple Rain 2? Honestly, I think if
Jake.
I think if he does his character correctly, I would love to see what this new heel RIP could do.
Yeah.
I actually agree
Yeah.
with that.
Me personally, speaking as the only person who gives a fuck about women's wrestling and TVW,
Hey,
honestly, I think to be fair, no one else cares. I think it could be Momo, just because they're so far undefeated in TVW, and they're about to go up against one of our veterans, and they're looking like they might pull out of this.
that is so real.
Last personal question. What should this is from Campbell, by the way.
Oh.
What should I focus on for 25 after Purple Rain 2? Stick to
Stop
one.
switching-
Stick to
Yeah, I was
one
about to
gimmick. Stick
I
to
was gonna
one
say, stop
gimmick.
doing the same thing. Like I'm doing the
Stop.
same thing. I'm on the same boat.
Just stop switching gimmicks every 5 seconds, so I can know how to commentate you.
Question from
Like-
Joe. Do y'all think I'll ever redeem myself with the community of TVW?
It's
Nope.
entirely possible, but you'd
You're
have
not
to change
you
your
haven't
mindset.
done
for it.
Vippy level shit, so probably.
Yeah.
He's not on
All right,
Savio
I'm
levels.
gonna repeat what I said. It's entirely possible, but you will have to completely change your mindset because right now you think everything is about you. It is not. This is an entire community. It's not only about you. You have to
We
work
see the same
for what you
faces
want.
every day. So,
Another question from Joe. Does Joe have any chance of getting any sort of momentum if he beats Gangster? Also, I'm done now.
somewhat.
I would think so.
If
I would
you-
think so.
Oh yeah.
here's
Former mid-card champion, former two-time world champion.
Longest
technically
reigning Firefly
via the-
champion.
Technically
Nope.
via no, we're not going to bring up other reigns. We're just strictly
Aw.
talking TVW.
Oh,
And then technically through the Freebird rule, tag champion. So like crazy shit going on, and multiple time prospect champion. Like what, 5 times, 6 times?
Yeah, 5 or 6.
Damn.
I think you definitely have the chance to gain some momentum, but I don't want this to be your final point. I think that
Right.
if you beat Gangster here, use that as leverage for your next promos. I'm not saying, oh, I beat Gangster, he's a blah 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 blah, give me this. I just beat Gangster, now I want this.
Yeah.
Want to work for your next spot. No one is going to sit here and just because of everything that's happened is going to be like, oh, we're not giving that guy any opportunities. We're not giving that guy any momentum. You just got to put in the work for it.
Like I don't want to sound like an enemy downer, but I haven't held a title since like Constitutional Clash, right? It's been since like that pay-per-view. I haven't held nothing
Mm,
since Constitutional Clash. I haven't.
no, Thunder Down Under.
You're right, Thunder Down Under. I've been trying to rebuild myself up so many times that I was on the same boat as Campbell.
But then again, Mita became fucking undisputed champion.
I'm talking
twice.
about Malcolm. I know Mita did that. I know Hiro Kimi did that. Hey, I know Perry did that. I'm talking about me.
All of your cause except Malcolm Andrews has become champion multiple times.
And listen,
I don't want to
I
hear it.
want that to happen. I want all mine to
Literally
have.
none of my characters have been champions since last fucking Purple Rain. You shut
Okay.
the fuck up. You shut the fuck up
All
about
right, all
title
right.
matches. Oh my god.
And then there's me. I'm here. I zoned out. I come back in from zoning out. Everybody's fucking yelling at each other. What the fuck did I miss?
I'm just chilling here.
I come back and Aaron
That's because all
is
your
like
because all your
crashing
cards had
out.
championships at one time. We get it.
What am I being dragged in for?
You're catching strays, buddy. That's all you're getting.
Damn. Alright.
There's no more questions. Can we wrap this up?
Yeah, there's no more questions. Alright, chat.
I'm telling Storm to report a girl at his job for harassment, chat.
Alright, chat. Well, that's going to wrap it up for our beloved pre-show because I'm not continuing whatever conversation Aaron was about to start. You guys have the loving privilege of having me and Black Belt on commentary for night 1 of Purple Rain. You guys have anything else you'd like to say before I say the thing?
We hope y'all will join us. In a few
Thank you all
minutes.
so much for joining us for the kickoff show. Stay tuned because we're just going to take a very, very, very brief break and then go straight into Purple Rain 2 Night 1. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful night. God bless. I will leave you in the hands of Black Belt and Ame.
Terrible idea,
Alright.
but okay.
Well, in case we
Yeah,
don't
no
see you for the main event of our actual match card for Purple Rain 2, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
See ya.
Same here.